Nevermore Project, Day 6, and I have been moved to the bleeding edge of profanity. The number of transfers and defections out of OSW has reached 6. I actually suspect another 2, or possibly 3, departures from my little family over this shite. Alright, I accept. Some of the things we do here are rather barbaric. We're dealing with creatures for which there is no methodology. It's not exactly like you can look up in a book the proper procedures for taking care of these individuals. There's no Dumb Fear for Dummies book out there I can pop open and take a look at. And alright, I accept that to date we've never had a test subject. Yes, it's a bloody guest. We've never had a test subject that could walk and talk and discuss with us in reasonable, even civil terms, the kinds of processes that we were going to do. But this is certainly not the first time that we've been inundated with screaming, and I didn't think anyone here was squeamish to blood. It's not torture when you're doing it for the greater good. These are the eggs one must break when you're making a fantastic omelette, and I would think that saving lives, regenerating limbs, and things like Project Red would be considered a fantastic omelette. Eggs Benedict, even. And for fuck's sake! Sorry. Nah. In any case, it's beyond me now. It's all gone to human resources, so fine. If they want to leave, they can leave. Throw away your pensions, whatever. We're the Templars. It's not like they were placed here by a temp agency. I don't know whether they think they're going to get more work. Nah, I suppose it doesn't matter. They're clearly not set up for this kind of stuff anyway. I mean, in any case, it's a goddamn waste of time. I've got so many things I need to do. We've had to pick up and clean up because of the Rebel 11 shite. The wounds on the man... Well, alright. So, our guest is a rapid healer, but we've had to start him on a concentrated mixture of his own blood and vampiric blood that we've gotten from other sources, elder sources, some of which he told us about himself. Apparently his creator, maker, whatever you want to call it, sends him regular supplies of elder blood so that he can stretch it out and not feed on living people. Apparently he maintains himself for the most part on animal blood, which I suppose is all nice and good, but it does mean that his blood is not going to be much of a match for what we get out of Romania, which is almost always on people blood. Or whole milk, as opposed to our guest's skim. So, we've got him on a concentrated mixture of his own blood, plus elder blood, plus some human stock, and I even threw in some lycanthrope. I mean, why not, right? Then, when that all didn't seem to kickstart him terribly well, I broke into the Project Ava blood. Now that, the moment we dropped some of that into the mix, he's healing like a champion. But it still took about 3 hours for him to regain use of his limbs. Well, that's what happens when you explosively reject cybernetic implants, right? That was a rather grotesque bit of body that we pulled back out on the field. I was actually quite surprised he was alive. But considering the fact that technically speaking he's not, that works out. Knowing that we were going to have another Inquisition visitor, hello, Mr. Weety, this time in the form of Miss Eddington, I went ahead and moved up one day the organ study that we were going to do. So we opened up our guest, scooped out all of his internal organs except for his heart, which we can't remove or he'll die, which is a detriment to our testing, but a cross I will have to bear. Then we sewed him back up, and we filled him with some chemically neutral polyfill, a bit like a teddy bear made of flesh. And we trotted him out so that Miss Eddington could talk to him for a while. Apparently she tried to have him drink some water at one point. That would have been unpleasant. For us, because we'd have had to clean up wet polyfill. Anyway, that meeting apparently went all right. At least finally someone came in that didn't immediately make 2 of my people quit. Lovely. Anyway, I'll let you know in tomorrow's wrap-up log, since it is day 7. I'll let you know in the wrap-up log what comes of that organ testing. All right, that puts me at over 5 minutes. Any more details? Any more details? No, I suppose that's it. Tomorrow we get to start our Project Red trials, and so looking forward to that. Wish us luck, and I'll end this here. End log.